Good morning, traders. This is the Friday, the 21st of October, our last pre-market plan for this week. And quite frankly, can you believe it? This week has gone so quickly, in my opinion. It's been a complete chop fest as well. There's not really been many opportunities, so I'm hoping that next week we'll get some better opportunities for our trading, for our day-to-day trading. So in this video, I have the usual. So we've got a SPY talk. We also have an AMD, a Tesla idea, and also a Netflix idea. Because I really like to sell up on Netflix if we do start breaking down below these levels, because it does have some decent room to test this to 60 level, which we will talk about later on in the video. But first things first, as usual, we have our SPY levels and overlook. So we're basically still within this double bottom range, which I've been talking about for a long time. With this one, with these two levels here being the double bottom, right? We're currently still holding 61.8% fib, and neckline is still unbroken. So we're still in mid-range territory. We have not broke under the 61.8% fib, which is this 365.09 level. So we know we're not completely bearish right now. We do need a bullish candle today, or at least to see a candlestick close above this 61% fib, like we have seen in the past 3 days, to confirm the bullish trend. That is, of course. If we do break below this, then we can go into territory of just retracing. We're either going to see a 50% retracement all the way back down to 361.85, which is this purple fib level right here, or we can see a retracement of 61.8% back down to this 38.2% level, which is around this 358.61, or a 100% retracement, which literally just means that we just go straight through and come right back down to the lows. So there are three opportunities. There are three scenarios. Ideally, we do want to be testing the neckline again and hopefully break out of this double bottom. But if not, then it's cool. We'll short some stocks, because there are a lot of stocks which are setting up very nicely going into the weekend. For example, AMD, Nvidia, Apple setting up for a nice short, as well as Netflix. I mean, Snap had earnings last night and it absolutely obliterated it. It literally had earnings around $10, and it's currently down in after hours to around $7.85, I believe. Something along the lines of that. Do probably need to double check that. But anyways, I've got some levels on the screen. I will put these in the comments below and also inside our Discord pre-market plan notes. So if you're not in the Discord and you're watching this as a new viewer, hello, my name is Will from Senior Stocks. We have a Discord community, and you can join our Discord by heading into the description down below. We have a Discord link. It's free to join. We do a bunch of free alerts as well if you are into that sort of stuff. And also we are working on some good education on how to use our strategies. So first idea is AMD. Go on the 15-minute on this one. Turn off extended hours quickly. Right, that's better. So under major compression within this range, the breakout will be huge. So what I mean by this is basically we are seeing a massive compression between these levels right here. We've been consolidating since the 7th of October, so literally around 2 weeks. It's just been a bit mental how it's just stuck within this range and it's chopped around in a complete chop fest. I mean, I have been trying to trade it, but quite frankly, you just don't know when to go long or short when it's in this range. Obviously, you can go short when it hits the tops and long when it's at the bottoms, but when it's stuck in this middle bit, you're just a bit confused. I don't know how someone can find edge when it's barely even gapped up or is trading within yesterday's range. It's just, but people do it. People make money that way. I just like to see good entries where I know buyers or sellers are trapped, and then I execute from there. So if you go back to the PowerPoint, I've literally just said I'm long above 58.33, which is this bullish line right here. So basically what I'm getting at is that if this line breaks, everyone within this area here who is short will be trapped and will likely start covering their shares. And my profit targets for that one is 58.90 and 60. So there's these two levels just above. What did not mean to make that. Alright. Although I do think the short side is setting up for more downside, in my opinion. So I've literally just done the same thing. I'm short under 56.60. This red line right here. And profit targets of 56.30, 55.80 and 55.15. And also, you know, same thing. What I'm getting at is that everyone who decided to long shares here will be, you know, forced to sell their shares. So adding to the selling pressure. So a lot of trapped buyers. If that does occur in today's session, or it could occur in next week, you know, it's just patience. We'll see. So let's go on to the next one. We've got Tesla now. Had earnings yesterday, and yeah, the earnings were not too bad. Failed on revenue, but you know, that's not really a big concern for Tesla. So I've stated, if this stock gaps down, all earnings buyers will be left to sell shares. If the stock gaps up, we may see more buying as the stock shows strength. So basically what I mean by this, everyone who bought in this mass buying right here, I mean, it could also be short covering from people who was short in this area here. There's profit taken. So if the stock gaps down, everyone in this range who were long will be, you know, they will likely sell shares, unless they're obviously long-term investors. But you know, how many of them are they going to be? So I've stated I'm long over 210, which is basically this level right here. So if I find my little drawing tool, so 210 is here. I'm long over here. And profit targets are the levels on screen. So we've got 211.60, 217.34 and 222.26. And then I've stated I'm short under 205, which is this level here. If I can, let's call it that. Short under here, and I'm looking for 203.60/197.80. So we could see, I mean, I don't know, I'm thinking we just see a gap down, you know, we get triggered short and then it just kind of just fades all day and just does something like that. That's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to look for. I do not really expect Tesla to just, you know, open, maybe chop around and drop. But, you know, anything could happen. But I'm more looking for a slow fade on Tesla, as it is a Friday. And people might be, you know, not wanting to hold the stock over the weekend and all that sort of stuff. So last idea for this little quick pre-market plan is Netflix. It's been holding up relatively well. It has been a gap and go stock. As you can see, it gapped up for earnings. And everyone in this area who was short is now under the water. So ideally you do want to see the stock going up. But quite frankly, yesterday we saw, you know, more so selling than buying. We also closed below the 50% mark on the fib from yesterday's high and low, the earnings gap high and low. So, you know, it's not the most bullish chart considering it's a gap and go. So it looks like I'm looking for a fade on this one today. If buyers do step up, I have stated that I'll be bullish over 270. So let's do these lines again. I'm bullish over 270, which is this level right here. Let's stick it in green. And I am bearish under 269. So pretty tight range. The price is actually already under 269. So quite frankly, I'm already bearish. I will look to short shares at open if we do see a decent setup, a decent pattern, maybe a bear flag, maybe a little free bar play. They're the kind of setups what I go for. So I've stated for my bullish profit targets, I'm looking for 275.97 and 278.82, which are these two levels just above here. Black lines have been quite a magnet for the stock in the past, as you can see here. And then I'm short under 269. I'm looking for 265/260. So pretty good range. We've got a $9 range if this does fall. I mean, there is going to be some resistance from this gap. The gap up price around 265, which is why I marked it as a profit target. But quite frankly, I do think we can see a really strong fade on this one, depending if we I don't know, depending if we gap up and down, gap up or down. But we'll see. I will be demonstrating these ideas live in the market and keeping my eyes fixed on all the stocks in these videos. So if you are interested in basically just looking at my comments on a day-to-day, make sure to join the Discord. It is completely free. As I stated, it is in our description, so you can join along with a free chat. And also we offer free alerts. I am working on this 10 EMA strategy for our mentees, where you'll basically be able to learn our strategy and just eventually trade completely on your own. I can tell you it is such a well-disciplined strategy that it can really just tone you up and help you manage trading so much more better than you probably are now. It just gives you a fixed signals to enter and exit. It's not an algorithm. It is just literally one indicator, and it just works like a charm on some stocks. It doesn't really work on SPY and QQQ as they are very choppy, but on the average stocks like Nvidia, AMD, Tesla, Netflix, Apple, Microsoft, all works perfectly well. Just need to know, obviously, if the stock's too far extended, you're not going to go long or short if it's like majorly on the upside or majorly on the downside, are you? So you just got to have some decent knowledge of obviously price action, which we will also try and teach within our live sessions. But anyways, guys, this is the last pre-market plan for Friday. I will make a new one likely for Tuesday, as I don't really do one for Mondays because I'm not around. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next pre-market plan. Take care and best of luck.